Lord,
Perrier.
Fuck the pressure, I'm in grind mode. Everything I do, I'm standing 10 toes. Shit, I don't even bang, but I still know the code. A real ass nigga, I watch these bitch niggas get exposed. I don't fuck with fake niggas, and I don't deal with hoes. Motivated on this money in my life goes. And she gon' suck it up just like lipo. Give her all this dick like a glory hoe. Told you I'm a sex fiend, that's why I got it tatty. Don't ask me what my type is, I say I like them baddies. Ain't worried about that ass, cause that pussy be a fatty. And I ain't worried about no niggas when I fuck you, call me daddy. Swear I got this rap shit in a chokehold. Even though I'm underground, you still can catch smoke. They think I gang bang how I put niggas on. I'm just a real one, so I gotta keep my team strong. And as a real one, I'm dedicated to the shit I do. But I'm from Cali, so I gotta watch how I move. The first time in V12, I had to copy school. I treat this rap shit like a job, and they didn't let me loose. The choking game is not a noose. I paint the whip powder blue. Eat the pussy like it's food. Beat the pussy till it's bruised. Perrier is not a fool. She don't gag, I'm not a fool. Wetter than a swimming pool, and I'ma dive in it, and I'ma see what the fuck.
Oh, then I make it look easy. It's so hard, but I make it look easy. Drive on cars and I make it look easy. Never switch up and I make it look easy. Oh, then I make it look easy. Didn't go down, but I make it look easy. Drive all around and I make it look easy. This shit hard, but I make it look easy.
What's the deal, y'all? We back again with another version of the Higher Learning Podcast on Politicking Broadcasting. It's your boy, the famous homie. Make sure y'all check out the link. Follow YouTube, Politicking Broadcasting. Check out the blog, the Politicking Forum, and on Politicking Radio. If y'all want to listen in the car, we on all audio platforms. Which y'all just heard, my man Shon Perrier featuring my man Jinx. Shout out to Jinx and BME. What's going on, Shon?
What's up, man? Nice to finally get out here, man.
Man.
Came on the right day. It's gonna rain one day, be hot the other day. I was like, man, make sure the weather nice when I pop out, bro. You in this though.
That's right. That's right, man.
Yeah.
I heard you coming off the drive. You everywhere at Coachella. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it.
Being an artist, man, the grind is real.
Of course.
Talk about the day-to-day, man. First of all, the day-to-day of the grind of an artist, man.
Jesus.
People don't know when you go home. What happens when you go
Yeah.
home and all that.
Well, see, it's different because I'm a father at the same time. So I gotta like squeeze in regular work. A lot of people be like shy and don't like shy away from knowing that they got a 9 to 5. A lot of rappers not gonna post that they still work.
Right.
We still gotta get paid. These shows, these things, they pop up. Everything. Sometimes they get paid for performance. Sometimes they might just give us a section,
Right.
but that's still not paying the bills.
Right.
So you still gotta factor in, go to work, take care, be a father at the end of the day. Get up, wake up in the morning, 5 a.m. Get her dressed, take her to school, write. Now I'm at work writing lyrics and stuff. Get studio time, booking. Oh, we got a show. How long is the show? What time do you need me there? Like. I need to know times to be specific to make it to every venue and make sure that my name stays, credible and not, people be like, oh, he late to this and everything. Nah, your name is your rep too. So I'm out here networking, getting out here doing shows, making music, studio time, working on my visuals. It's a busy thing, but if you love what it do, it makes it a little bit easier.
Man.
But when it pays off, that's what it's really going to be easy. Just like the song, make it look easy. So it ain't easy, but we make it look easy though. On God.
Oh man, that
Appreciate
shit
you.
go.
Appreciate you.
Let me say that shit go.
Yeah.
Man, I want to touch on something. I'm a father too.
Okay,
So
okay.
people don't understand, man. That's a whole other job itself.
Of course.
So how do you balance it? Sometimes when I'm I have to, like you said, get paid. You got to do whatever it is, 9 to 5 hustle. You got to get paid.
Yeah.
Got to do that while building a career,
Of course.
while being a father. If you got a wife, which I don't, but you got a girl.
Yeah.
Stuff, you got to balance all this stuff.
Of course.
So I sometimes feel guilty, like if I'm away from home too much, or
That
you know what I'm saying?
guilt is there all the time, 24/7, bro.
how do you deal with that? Because when I'm going, I'll be like, I'll be kicking myself. I feel like I should be at home with my kids, but at the same time, I gotta be out too.
On God, just like I was telling baby, like honestly, I thought when she got older it would get better.
Yeah.
She was like, oh no, it's gonna get worse, and it did. It got worse. like my daughter, like she got older, and it's like more like, oh, I want daddy, or like, where you going? I'm like, baby, I got another show. She was like, can I go? Like sometimes. It's been like shout out to Sunlit too. Like sometimes like 33rd Compound and everything. Like sometimes there are venues that's all ages.
Yeah.
So if it's all ages and I have my daughter, of course, yeah. But that's not going to be all the case. So sometimes I just like make sure that whenever they need me and I perform, I'm done. Like I'm not trying to like feel like a lot of people might see it on the outside looking in like, oh, he think he bougie. He trying to leave right after he should. No, I got a whole thing to take care of and everything like that. So I try to prioritize everything and then just make sure that I show her love and give her that extra time that I can, any of that free time I do, because I got to do what I got to do. You feel me?
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
Me, I prefer if I'm somewhere, I invited to an after party. I don't give a fuck who after the party. I got 2 daughters and a son at home. I'd rather be at home with them, doing something with them than be at an after party. That's my preference. I'm not trying to be bougie, but that's what I prefer at this point in my life.
God, and that love is amazing, especially when they give it back. And when you get back home, I'm like, man, I couldn't wait to get back home. But I understand where you're coming from fully.
Facts. Usually I let people intro, but I had to jump into that. So now we're gonna do that, man. Where are you coming from, and what got you started on this journey, man?
Man, that's a whole little journey. Let's make this shit short, though. Shon Perrier, I'm from Gardena, California. And when I say I'm from there, like, it's not like no gang banging type shit. Like, I never got put on. I've been asked and I've been jumped before, but it's strictly just repping my city where I was raised at. I'm not into all well, appreciate that. I'm not into like the street politics and everything like that. You got to be aware, obviously, in living in California, but that's where I'm from. And what got me into music, to be honest with you, I don't like to put names out there because then they look like you clout grabbing and stuff like that. But my mom used to go to Washington and she used to rap with like Ice Cube. She used to rap with Dub C and things like that. But her father didn't let her push that career. Yeah. But like, that's not a gene, but when a parent got something, it passed down. Like whether it's sports, whether you play basketball, you want your son to play basketball. Right. So I got up and I say about 13, 14, 15, when I got high school, went to Gardena, went to Norborn. A lot of people that I went to, which is famous now, we used to freestyle at school, battle rap at school. Right. And I never took it serious. I used to go to the studio and record songs just for myself because I didn't know what it took to make it, but I know I like listening to myself. You feel me? Yeah. So as I got older and I got in the 20s and stuff like that, I'm listening to the radio. I'm like, hey, a lot of this shit is whack. But I didn't know the game. I didn't know it was about networking or who you know or marketing or he looks like an icon or he looks like he be profitable. Right. I didn't know about all that. Right. So now I'm like in the game. I was like, man, if they can do it, I can do it. So I started putting my music out, and I've been doing this for like 2.5 years now. But my first year, I did not know what I was doing. Yeah. But then I tapped in and started networking, and luckily my personality and my relationships that I built, it got me to be right here in this podcast right here, and like the connections that I have, shows now I'm getting booked. Shout out to Rockstar that's booking me. Shout out to 11 Network. Like people tap into me, and I now it's like the hard work is paying off. So that's where it went from my city, Gardena, and plus I want to rep and put it on. That's right. Because I know a lot of people that's actually in my city, but they rep like Los Angeles, they rep Compton. Right. They're not repping where they're from. Like, bro, you from here, bro, but. It is what it is. It's not a big city, but right. I'm gonna carry it for them.
I love that. I rep my city. My city's real small. I'm from Pomona. So
okay,
I let the show with Sugar Free. I was turned up last night, repping my city. It's small, but I love being from Pomona.
Pomona up and down. Sugar Free is a legend, bro. You can't go no wrong with that. Yeah.
Shout out Sugar Free. Mm-hmm. So I feel you on that. I was actually born in Gardena too. Okay. It's crazy. My mama went to Washington. I'm like,
okay, man. We'll talk about that after. They probably be best friends. Like, oh, we didn't call fame. Hey, you never know. It'd be a small world like that.
Oh God. I was tripping out. Yeah. But no, I'm glad you said that, man. Be proud of where you from, where you from, and you want to put it on.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? So, let's talk about Easy, man. Okay. Jinx and BME. I fucking
on God.
How did that come about? The collaboration with Jinx?
So, shout out to Double R, which is my cousin, my blood cousin. That's all I got because I'm the only child, no brothers, no sisters. So we locked in. So my cousin. I'm not gonna put all the issues out or like the business out, but my cousin got out. Thank God he got out of jail and shit like that. I ain't gonna say for what, but he got out, and basically him and Jinx was tied down up in there. So they got out, and he was like, "Bro, I know this that do music." And I was like, "I never heard of him. I'm be honest with you. It ain't on no bougie shit.
Yeah,
but you never heard of him." Yeah. So he was like, He said, "I sent him the music." He said he heard it. I'm like, "How he heard of me?" So basically it was I think it's like Quality Music, which is in like. I want to say Washington or somewhere, but we used to submit our songs. Right. Jinx sent his songs before I sent my songs, so he heard my songs on there before. Mm-hmm. So we knew of each other distantly on social media wise. Right. So one time Jinx had a studio. Well, basically he was doing a video. Anytime I have free time, whether I'm not supposed to, but even when I'm in the car and I'm driving this traffic, I throw on a beat or the freestyle or I start writing. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, I utilize every free time that I got. So my cousin was like, "Hey, Jinx having a video shoot, pull up." I was like, "For sure." So I'm thumbing through beats. I'm on BeatStar and shit. I'm thumbing through beats. I'm like, "I like this beat," and the studio that he was at, it was like an hour away. So I was like, I need something that's catchy. I need something that's easy. I said, "All right, I'm spinning these flows." I get to the studio. His video is at a studio. So I'm sitting back and we shake up like, "Oh man, nice to finally meet you." Da 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 da. I'm sitting down. I'm not the star. It's his shit. I'm sitting back. He doing his video. It's extra time in the booth. He was like, "Hey, you working on something new?" I said, I'm always working on something new, but I was just working on something in the car. He was like, well, turn it on, let me hear it. I put it on. I start rapping my verse. He was like, bro, let me jump on this. I was like, let's make it happen.
Just like
And
that.
just like that, like we said, bro, we need something catchy. We need something easy. The hook came, 15 minutes, we make the song, and like people loving the song, bro.
That shit is hard. How that happened, bro. I like to hear stories.
Shit happen like that. Like timing is with everything. Like with people that make it, with famous, with deals, with projects, timing is amazing. And like I'm a person that believe in God and like good faith. So like it worked out. Whether the relationship's good or bad, that timing was where it would need to be to make that song and make that hit.
Facts. And I'm glad y'all did do this. It's a dope joint. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Jinx.
Yeah.
Homie, so it's good to hear that.
Yeah.
For sure. So you say you're a man of faith, man.
Yeah.
Are you raised in a Christian church or?
So that'd be a long story to go to, bro. But so I used to go to the St. James Baptist Church. I was baptized at like I say 10.
Mm-hmm.
I would not say I'm a Christian because the way that I move or the way that I go about things is not in the Christian path. Right. So a lot of people will be like, "Oh, he's not Christian because he does this, he raps about this." Okay, I'm not gonna say that I am. Right. I grew up in that household, but I do believe in God. So at the end of the day, what I do, I still pray at the end of the night, like everybody should do at the end of the day. But everybody have their own beliefs, so I'm not knocking down that. But I have strong faith in God, and then like He guides me, and I send Him prayers, even good and bad. A lot of people wait till they down bad to pray, but I pray even on the good days. I pray just waking up. Thank God I'm here. You feel me? So that's how my faith goes.
Well, you know what? I don't like when people try to put it in a box or just put a label. A Christian is only this.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, name one perfect person besides the one that we know that's not here anymore.
Of course, but I mean, you still gonna have people that have their opinions, and some people's opinions are strong, and they try to knock down everything.
Opinions like an asshole.
Everybody.
Don't everybody got one, right?
Well,
you feel me?
So we can't go there.
Yeah, I'm saying we don't leave that alone. We gonna look at the other
wood on that.
Not gonna wood. You know what I mean? Love you, God. You know what I mean? I see the shirt, man.
Nothing but motivation.
Let's get on that because it caught my eyes.
Appreciate that. Nah, it's not me.
Okay.
So this is what I do. I'm a promoter.
Okay.
So as an artist, I promote too. A lot of people don't do that as an artist. Mm-hmm. But if I'm going somewhere, I'm going to venues, I'm on a lot of platforms. Mm-hmm. So if I have homies or I have people that I'm tied to, bro, I can network you. So shout out Nate. Nothing but motivation. He actually got AV rocking this stuff. He got other rappers rapping this stuff too, and he got a lot of people putting on for his brand. And like you'll see it on a couple of videos. And now that you see it, it's gonna come second nature. Just like if you never saw a car or a Tesla, you go outside and like, man, I see him everywhere now. Right. So you're gonna start to see the brand. So shout out him. He laced me up. Got my name in the back. We good. Yeah. Well, actually, since we shout out Flex too for the hat. So I rock the brands, I promote the brands, and it's nothing, bro. They show love to me, I show love back. It's all about showing love and networking.
Y'all heard that?
Yeah.
Y'all heard that? Y'all want some? He actually aware. He give rappers some shit, and they just put that shit to the side. Hey, man, what about this? I'm gonna take it.
On God. But I don't have no problem with it. As long as they show love back, it's a lot of people that's gonna hate or be like, hey, you don't rock my stuff. You never sent it to me, bro. Right. So it's no problem, bro. I might not get in the DMs or the comments, but if you see me in person and we chat, I got you. Right. But no offense, I still gotta like it.
Right.
Like there's sometimes if somebody might have it, I might like at the least amount of support I'll show is I'll put it on the story at least.
Right.
Like I still showed you my love, but if I can't rock it, like no offense, bro, it's not me. Not everything is for everybody.
No, it's not.
So you can't just force it on somebody, which a lot of brands do. Like, hey, wear this shit. Like, bro, do you see this, bro? The ass is out. Why would I wear this, bro? Like, nah, that's not me, bro. But I appreciate it, though.
Yeah. That's a good perspective, though. Like you said, like everybody wear different shit. So if they don't wear that type of shit, you can't get mad if they don't want to wear it.
God, but they just gotta explain it like that because for second nature, everybody has emotions. Right. It just depends on how they show it or how they carry it. Right. So as a person that has a brand, and I'm giving you something, you taking my merch and you looking like you genuine, but I never see you post or do it. Right. In my eyes, I'm gonna be like, oh, you playing me. Right. But you're not. We never had that talk. Like, bro, I support you in your grind, but I don't fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Right. But then that's up to you or how your emotion is to take it. Like, damn, you don't fuck with it. Everything is not for everybody. You got me? Right. That's just like Instagram and YouTube and everything now. You can't have an opinion. Right. Certain things they're gonna block out for you, or they're gonna not let you put it because you can't have that opinion. Right. So why can't I have that opinion with a brand? Same shit.
Damn.
So
you know what? That just gave me a new perspective on that. I ain't even thought about it like that. That's real shit.
Appreciate it.
That's real shit. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. Damn. So with the music, man, is there anything else right now? Are you strictly concentrating on music? Or is there something else that you have a passion for, such as a film or production or artist management?
So that's the thing. So right now I'm independent.
Right.
Not saying that no knocks on wood that people that ain't independent or people that sign. I'm not saying that's the right way to go, but I know what I'm doing right now is independent. I had offers and stuff of certain people or certain companies, but I feel like what can you do for me that I'm not already doing for myself? Because even though this is hard work, if you're just gonna do what I'm already doing, that's not helping me progress to other things.
Right.
So like I said, shout out to 11 Network, shout out to Revolt TV, shout out Gina Views. Like there's different people that's helping me on avenues or stuff that I can't reach or do.
Right.
So I already make my own flyers and do my promotions. So promotions I do like.
Right.
I'm working on like more of skits now and more personalities because as an artist, all they see is your music and the videos. They won't know you and your
Right.
personality.
Right.
And I've learned that from somebody too. So like I have to get the right PRs and everything to basically brand my image of me.
Right.
Like people not gonna know, oh, I'm goofy or I'm caring or like that. They're just gonna be like, oh, Shon Perrier, Mr. X-rated. Oh, he's nasty. Oh, he rap. Fuck this, fuck that. But it's more than that. So everybody's gonna have their way of how they take you anyway. But let me display what I got, and then you fuck with me how you do.
Right.
I don't know. Can I cuss on here?
No, you can.
Okay, yeah, they fuck with you how they do. Yeah.
Dope, man. Shout out to Gina Views.
Yeah,
I saw her
yeah.
at Sneaker Tokyo.
Yeah.
Dope. I want to know what made you start like saying this is what I'm gonna do. Rap is my lane.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna go to school. I'm not gonna do this. What made you know that this is what you want to do?
Okay, so knock on wood on that too. I did go to school, graduated. I went to Narbonne. I also took college classes. I actually went to USC. I actually went to University of Phoenix. Like I did things, and I was mastered in trying to basically get into child psychology.
Damn.
And I took that, but then after I saw like the salary and stuff, the jobs that I had and stuff that I was doing, it didn't match. So I would have been wasting money and everything. Like, not saying that college isn't for everybody, but depending on what your goals, because I know some people that's like 30, 32 that's still in college because they said, I got to get my master's, I got to get my doctorate in this. So if you have your goals and you know what you want to do it. But you got to find out what you want and what your passion is, and you might not have to go that route. So you can save a whole lot of money once you find that. And sometimes networking can help you out too, because they can be like, I know somebody in here. You don't have to do this. Boom. You feel what I'm saying? If you know your craft and you good what you do, then there. But to get your question on what made me serious in this music, like everybody has a hobby.
Right.
So it's easy for me to like throw on a beat and just feeling like, oh, should I rock with it? I'm on the podcast, so I gotta get it. You fucking with a nigga, so I gotta split. Like, I'm like, this shit is fun.
Yeah.
But to some people, they see it as a check. Obviously, I want to get to that point, but you will see the difference between an artist that's doing it for the check or people that's enjoying it and getting paid while they enjoy it. So that's where I want to be at. I enjoy this, so let me find the right ways, the right routes to get paid for this of what I enjoy, and then y'all gonna get an amazing show.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You said that. See, you can feel that in the music too.
Yeah.
You listen to the music, you can feel who's fucking passionate about it, or we're just in for a check.
Oh yeah, it's easy for me to be like, did it in a right in a 6, like, but I don't want to go that way. I don't want to ride the wave, bro. I don't.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So being an independent artist, man, talk about, I don't know how old you are, but back in the day, man, it was so hard to get your music out as an independent artist, you know, as far as making it, you know, who really made it independent, like big back 20 years ago, 30 years ago.
So I can't go that far, but okay, I'm gonna put it like this. It wasn't easy, but there was avenues that were a lot better than it is now. Because you got to think about it. This world is so criticized now. Like it's not social easy to be yourself. Now, it ain't even social media. It's, everybody has a word now, and that word sticks. Like, I'm gonna give an example. Eminem. You know how he came out.
Right.
He couldn't come out in this generation.
Oh hell no.
But see, that's why the difference. Like it wasn't easy, but the people that made it and being they self, it was easier. But now it's kind of easy at the same time, but then you're going to get shot down on a lot of things because now they worry about your image, they worry about what you say, or they'll go back 10 years ago and see what you pushed on Twitter, or they'll go back and see what you put on Facebook. That wasn't in the beginning. You get what I'm saying? So you got to make sure when you brand or you really want to come in this industry that your whole background of what you're saying and what you're talking about is tangible to what you are and what you're doing. Because shout out to Jason Cash, who just got signed to Atlanta Records. We talked, and he was like, bro, like, even if I brung you up, like your content is just this, or don't rap about this. Like, I had some songs because to me, music is fun. So I could just get on the beat and rap about whatever. But there's people that's out there and be like, okay, well, you talk about this. Let me point you out, or let me see if you really about this. When I'm not rapping for that. But now I learned my lesson to sit back, so I'm gonna stay in my zone and what I do, because if I do make it, or if I be caught in the wrong hood or something like that, they might put you on blast of what you rapped about. So now I'm just true to myself and I'm staying in my lane.
Facts, love that.
Yeah,
Love that,
yeah.
man. So being from LA,
Yeah.
Gardena,
Go
in
ahead.
the LA
Same shit,
area,
yeah. Same shit,
you
just
know,
regular mindset, different
of course,
sessions.
different
Of
sessions.
course.
So you know,
Yeah.
it's a lot that goes on.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a beautiful city, but at the same time,
Well, everything, every city has its ups and its downs, or its ugly and its bad. So
of course,
yeah,
of course. How are you dealing with, a lot of rappers, man, that have been unfortunately early demise.
Okay.
We can name a lot of them.
Yeah.
Recent Draco.
So rest in peace to that too.
Rest in peace to
I was
him,
actually supposed to go there too.
Man, how did you deal? Does that I wouldn't say scare you, but that make you move a certain way mentally? Because
it doesn't. The reason why, one, a lot of people, like I said, a lot of people have their opinions.
Yeah.
So a lot of people gonna look in there like, bro, you talking about this? I'm not even on that caliber. So I get that already.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I'm not in that position. Not saying that it can't happen to anybody,
right?
Because you don't even have to be famous for that to happen. People are getting shot every day, stabbed every day. You don't have to be in that. Right. But my mom always told me watch away from my surroundings. Mm. Like my mom is so connected to the streets. She always tell me, even if you go home, don't take the same route. Like if I get off on a 110, bro, you always make a right, make a left this time. Don't go the same way, because you never know who's watching. You got you. And even though I didn't make it, there's somebody that's hating. There's somebody that don't like you. There's somebody that wants you. Like somebody can see me right now. Like I don't know if it's posted or what we at. It's a good thing they don't know the location, but they can see me like, hey, bro, I know where that's at. Let me wait outside. They don't even gotta not like me. They about that life. So you gotta watch out. Even if it's not about you, some people are about that life. So don't get caught slipping. Not saying that they can't, but just be aware where you at. That's why I was like, let me lock this door, bro. Like you never know. You gotta be aware of your surroundings. And I'm not saying it can't happen, but faith in God, and hopefully I make that right decisions every time I go, with the further path.
Yeah, I feel like 100. 10 years from now, where do you see Shon Perrier?
I like that. See, basically, people told me I had to speak into existence because I was the type of person that speak as today. Like, I can't see that because I know what I'm working on now. But to speak it into existence, 10 years from now, I want to be a brand. I don't want to just be an artist, because a song can last or you can make that hit, and that's cool because it can still stay viral, or maybe 10 years from now, it finally be on whatever new wave that they got, or new generation, and it be popping like TikTok did, bringing up old songs. Like, bro, that song is old, bro. But I want to make a brand. I want to invest. I want to get my family in the right place, and I want to be able to tap into different business ventures, just like the NFT and stuff like that. Not saying that I want to go into that, but 10 years from now, it might be something else. So have the right business team behind me that I can stay credible, and I can stay making money enough for next generations of my family to be secure. Right. That's what I want in the next 10 years.
Facts. Yeah. I like that. What do you feel about generational wealth?
I mean, see, I just saw this one dude, I forgot his name, but he was basically saying the best way to generate wealth basically is life insurance now.
Yes.
So, I mean, I get that, but then if you're, like I was just telling my girl the other day, like if that person don't know what life insurance you have, it can be a waste of money. Like you got to tell your family who you have, what's in store, to who you have on there, because people die every day, and like who's to say, oh, he had life insurance? Now people are struggling to pay my funeral costs or GoFundMe account because they don't know what I got set up because I didn't talk.
That's right.
So
communicate.
Yeah, life insurance also, but properties, invest, because real estate is always going up and down. They always think real estate is the easiest way, but there's stuff out of state. There's out of state bank accounts. There's things like COD accounts. There's different ways of wealth that you can be shared that you don't even have to do nothing. I could take, like, say for instance, if I get signed today and they give me 3-4 mil, whatever they give me, to take half of that and put it on an offshore account till I retire or I get away. Now that didn't triple, double to the point that my generation ain't got to work no more. Right. So there's different venues and avenues. You just got to make sure you find the right business person or the right allies to go through, but make sure you read what you're doing too, because you might sign away everything. Right. So yeah.
Do you think that this era is like, I won't say the easiest, but you have the most access to do what you want? You know what I'm saying?
Of course, but everything is a gift and a curse. So even though we have more access, that's more access for people to shoot you down, or more access for people to not like you.
Right.
So it sucks, but it's a gift at the same time, because now it's easier. Like, I didn't care about social media. Like last year I was at like 7K. Right. I'm almost at 12K now. Like, they care about that. Like you go to like Sony Records or anything like that, be like, okay, you're good, your music is good, but let's see what the world thinks about you. Yeah. So if you have nothing about that, if you don't care about that, it's all about that now. So it's a give or take. It's an easier access, but if you're not utilizing that platform, then it's like, what you doing for yourself? Right. So a lot of people sit back like, man, I don't want to do that. I don't want to Instagram. I don't want to TikTok. You shine away from what's going on now. Right. So it's a gift and a curse, bro.
Well, with that, it's also, some people fake it till you make it.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you know, you don't have to say it because you're an artist.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I can definitely say it
No,
because I don't give a fuck.
I don't care
A lot
either.
of these guys got fake ass followers.
Yeah,
they got a whole bunch of followers.
So
a whole bunch of fucking likes and shit.
I'm gonna tap into that. Can I tap into that?
Yeah, tap into that. Please.
So shout out to Jason. Shout out to whole No Jumper and shit like that. They put me up on game. But so basically, everybody tap into social media to see. First of all, they see how much followers you got. That's the first thing you go. You're like, okay, before I even check their page, oh, they only have 500. I'm not even gonna look at their stuff.
Right.
But now, as soon as you go and you see that blue check, oh, they somebody.
They legit.
But this guy told me what you'll do is you go on there, you go to the menu, and if it don't have about this account, then that's a fake blue check. So there's people that like I got hit like I say last year. Sometime last year, this guy was like, bro, I like what you're doing, bro. I can get you a blue check. So I'm in denial. I'm like, okay, run me that blue check.
Right.
He was like, oh, it's gonna cost. I said, cost what? He was like, $300. I said, $300. You're gonna give me a blue check. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna tell the shit. So I was like, all right, I did it. I was like, all right, give me my shit. He was like, oh, you have too many spam followers. I'm like, okay, well, I can't help that. You know them sex box and shit like that. Yeah. So he was like, okay, you can go through and delete them or an extra $100. I'll do it for you. I'm in denial. I had it at that time. I'm like, all right, fuck it. I want my blue check because what I'm doing, I want people to come to my page and see it. Right. Boom, I ran that. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna need another. I said, man, fuck this shit. Oh, so they do get you. There's people out there that scamming. There's people out there that bought it and know a legit way to go about it. But if you have it as bought, you're not going to be able to monetize it. But people are going to go to your page and see that you're credible because you have the blue check. But now when you go to that menu and you don't see that it says share this account or about this account and you can see when they actually became a blue check and everything, then it's just bought. So I've been there, done that. So I tried to, but now I'm working and doing it the legit way.
Wow. I I don't knock you for that. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
A lot of cats don't have the courage.
No, I don't care.
It's crazy how, but a lot of cats is doing that. You were just trying to do it for the check.
Yeah.
But a lot of cats got all these followers and all these likes, and it's a facade. So you definitely got.
Let me speak on that too. Mm-hmm. So a lot of things like you don't have to get a blue check to get checks. Like if you're an artist, there's something called United Masters. So once you log on to that and you actually monetize or hashtag or you have everything connected together as your social network, you can still get paid. Mm-hmm. I'm not famous. I don't have a blue check, but in my United Masters, I still get paid for Instagram. So people that use my songs and doing a dance or if people actually viewing my Instagram. So it's not much, but you're getting paid for something that you're doing. So every little cent counts.
Right.
That's what,
Man, I was going to ask you about that when you're on TikTok, man.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, shout out to my boy Hollywood the Star, rest in peace. He had a song on TikTok that went viral, talk of the town.
Yeah.
How do you feel about TikTok, man?
I still ain't got into it. So look, this is what I do. I'm not into it, but like I said, United Masters take care of everything that has your name in it if you put it all together and put your social medias in there. So what I do is like people that's viral or people that's big, I'll send them my shit and like make a TikTok for myself. Or if they hit me up, you can make a TikTok. Just make sure you hashtag me or put my song in it and do my stuff. Because if I'm not on it, at least you're doing it. Because I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know how to do these dances, bro. Right, they make up a new one. I'm like, how do you? I'm too cool for that. Nah, you make a TikTok for me. Hopefully, it go viral and it still got my name on it. Still got my music. I don't have to do the dances, but my shit's still out there. Yeah.
Oh, good. Yeah. So, what we got coming this year, man? What's up with this year? The rest of the year. I know we got the rest of the year left. We got a whole summer. What you gonna be doing, man? So
first of all, this month I was like, after Coachella, I was gonna rest my hand and everything because I've been doing too much, and sometimes it is an overload. But in May, of what I can disclose, so shout out to Rockstar. He hit me up. He wanted me to start doing promotions and shows for him on his Taco Tuesdays and nights like that. Me and Sunlit is gonna team up to actually start doing festivals. Mm-hmm. So if you never went to 33rd Compound and you want to get photos, videos, you actually want to come and perform, open mic nights, things like that. So I'm going to be more on the production side, but at the end of the day, it still helps me because I'm still going to perform. I still have my music that's around it. Yeah. Shout out to 11 Network. I can't say what's been going on, but as far as they've been working with me in development to put my stuff in a different place because I've been invited to different places, but the people that actually believe in me, they don't want me just to get invited to these places. They want me to be on the red carpet. They want me to be that artist that they know about. So I'm just working to get to there. So it's a lot of things I can't speak on, but I'm forever working.
You watch it. Shout out to 11 Network.
Yeah.
They dope. Man, so I'm gonna ask you a question. We love LA. We love where we from, So, your top 10 artists from LA, past and present. They don't gotta be in order. I just want to know your flavor.
That sucks too because some people are not from that city, so I don't know who's actually from.
Who's from LA?
Exactly.
Who's born in LA.
So I'm gonna just put 10 artists West Coast because I can't be like they be like, bro, he from Compton, but we be like, nigga, that's still LA.
That's what we're talking about.
So I can't. Yeah. So dead or alive, bro?
Dead or both.
Both. Okay, damn. I know people like just like if I was to say Tupac, they'd be like, bro, he's from Oakland. Right. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go Tupac. You're gonna still go West Coast. Yeah. I'm gonna go Tupac for sure. I'm gonna go Nipsey. I'm gonna go Kendrick Lamar. And like Snoop Dogg. Who else I rep? Okay, now it's time for me to get ratchet. So Tiger, YG, Rodney Rich, West Coast. Joe Moses, West Coast. Who else I'm rocking with? It's crazy because I don't listen to that many people now that I'm trying to be an artist. Right. But those are like my hit people. I need 2 more on West Coast, bro, that I bump. See, like I would put Sugar Free. But like, okay,
LA County,
okay, Sugar Free, then DJ Quick. Boom.
I can't be mad at none of those artists. None of them, not one of them that you named. Yeah. From the Tigers to the Pots.
Because I'm gonna be honest with you, like, depending, like I'm a '90s baby.
Yeah.
So there's so many gaps, like for Rage from Tupac, then listening to Lil Wayne, then listening to Drake, then watching YG whole area. We was just listening to YG old stuff back when he thought he was the best rapper alive on his songs, when he was using auto tune on everything. Like we bumping that, like it's a long list of artists that really like is a generation and really into people. Like these are classics. Right. So regardless of how people criticize, some people might look at YG like, oh bro, he got hits, bro. Tiger got hits, bro. So regardless of who like them or not, like they still can rap for what they are. They are icons, regardless if you like them or not.
And Tiger, he sell out shows.
Oh God, bro. He's still getting hooks on reggaeton or something like that. Tiger doing his thing. And Tiger went to Guardian 2. Shout out Michael, man, real shit.
Yeah. See, Tiger's on everything, man. He's on everything.
Yeah.
Tiger, man. Speaking of that, so I want to ask you if you can collaborate with anybody.
If anybody made it or not made it,
made it or not. Well, we want to talk about made it because people to recognize. So any recognizable name, who would you want to be on?
Well, off top, if I want, is Drake. But that I ain't gonna say that didn't make it, but like more on an underground level, I've been trying to reach out with Bino.
Ooh.
So. Yeah.
Ooh, a Bino collaboration. Yeah. My daughter had put me on him a couple of years ago, and I was just like, man. I actually know it. I put her on. I'm tripping because the mixtape with Nipsey.
Yeah. He been out. A lot of people are sleeping on.
But that's when I first caught him. Yeah. So it'll be dope if you get that, man. I know a lot of cats that do got features with him.
I mean, it's how can I say it's attainable?
Yeah, it is.
But you just got to make sure your pocket's right.
It is.
Because nowadays it ain't as easy as just like, oh, bro, you dope. I see what you're doing.
Can I get on a song?
Yeah, it's like, bro, can you run me that? So,
but you gotta be willing to invest in yourself.
Yeah.
So if Bino tell you I'll do a song with you for 500, you gonna say no?
No, but see, that's the thing too. A lot of artists don't know that too. They think just because because like knock on wood, no offense, like my bro T Rose, he ain't out here right now, but like he got a song with Kevin Farrell. And like, it's not just about the artist. If you don't market yourself or utilize who you have on your song, then it'd just be a waste of money because that artist has already made it. So why would he promote you? Right. All he's doing is helping you, but that's not helping his pockets.
Right.
So you gave him his money. Yeah. So you have to know the right things and tap into to promote yourself. Right. So shout out to Trap LA, shout out Global Billboards. Like there's different places to promote yourself or to get your music out there to make it more, viral.
It's sometimes, and you run into them on a, you be on a red carpet. Yeah. I actually did an interview with Bino on a red carpet. You know what I'm saying? It was like a couple last year or sometime. But if you run into the person at the right time, it can work out like that.
That too, because I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of nervous. But shout out Cam. I was in I think it's called Clarence Studio. One time I was making a song, and I was in there, and I was like, man, because I don't smoke. So the homies went out there to smoke. I drink like a motherfucker. But anyway, I go out, and I was like, bro, that look like Quavo. He's like, bro, that is Quavo. So I'm in the studio with Quavo and Amigos. I'm like, man, that'd be dope as fuck if they can get on the track. Yeah. But I wouldn't just gonna walk in the middle. Them motherfuckers just smoking and be like, hey, bro, so it's around time. Like we was already talking and everything like that. But it's crazy that the like the more that you work or you in this craft, you'll start seeing a lot of more people that's
Yes.
up there,
Yes.
or you'll see how many are humble to
Right.
be in certain places that you be like, what they doing here?
Right.
So
Right.
yeah.
And then you get in these events, you start going to more, you start seeing the same
course.
faces, and
Of
once
course.
they see your face,
People gonna see me
Yeah.
everywhere now.
They
They
gonna
be
be
like,
like,
man,
hey.
I seen you before. What's your name?
Yeah.
Perrier. Oh, Perrier.
Exactly.
Yeah, I be trying to go everywhere, bro, because like I feel like I was telling people before, it don't matter where you go, what you do. Like if your name is in there, or if you hard working, it'll show off. Sometimes people be like, oh, I'm not gonna perform there. It's only 10 people.
Right.
Bro, you don't know who them 10 people is.
Exactly.
Like I'm not worried about that. If you
No.
book me or you want me to show up,
Come.
I'm gonna do my shit. Yeah,
Right.
for sure.
I mean, like you said, because yesterday we was at the Red Eye Fest, and
Mhm.
we was in the room with Big U, and I was interviewing Big U, and Big
Yeah.
U was like, we said the name Politic and Broadcasting. He was like, Politic
Yeah.
and Broadcasting. That's
Yeah.
dope. Like, who made that up?
Yeah.
I said, my man behind the camera.
Yeah.
He was like, that's unique. I said, well, we do it the unique way. So it was a dope little moment, but
yeah.
Big
You
U
never
been
know.
around
You
us
might,
a couple
tap in and
times.
be like, I like what y'all doing.
Yeah.
So sometimes
You
it be
see
like
us all the time, like, you don't never know what's gonna come of that. So I'm telling you, good. Keep on up with your networking and going to the events. Keep on doing that shit, bro.
Yeah, appreciate it.
So man, you had a long journey. I'm proud of you, man. Tell everybody where to find you on social media, and tell everybody what they can look forward to seeing your next shows, or see if you pull up live.
Okay. So what's up? I go by Shon Perrier. That's on all platforms. SHON Shon Perrier, just like the water. You'll find me on every platform that you look in. You'll be surprised when you find my name at. And as far as shows, like I said, tap into Sunlit Media. She actually do videos and everything like that, but she actually have compounds, Taco Tuesday. Sometimes I come out and do my thing, but if not, it's still a good way for you to go and perform and network for any artist, for anybody to network. Shout out to Slauson Activists too. That's supposed to be like working with me as far as getting my visuals out there, because I just dropped last week a song called "Fuck It or Not" with me, T Rose, and the Prince TSS. So I'm working, man. I'm working on my I'm working on my visuals and stuff too. But it's people that's tapped in. Shout out off air. Like I'm tapped in with a lot of people, so you're gonna see a lot of visuals, a lot of things. Shout out Rockstar. You're gonna see me performing there too. I'm gonna be at festivals too, but I can't tell you what right now.
That's right. Shout out to Prince THS and 90K Records.
Yeah,
of
course.
Dope.
Yeah, a small world like a motherfucker. This motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? We had them at the media day. We had
Okay.
day.
Oh yeah, I saw that because LP too, and Barbie, all them,
Barbie,
stuff.
Yeah,
it's a small world, bro.
Yeah, we all connected. We all connected. I'm telling you, man.
We
gonna see each other at the top. We gonna be on a boat one day, sipping that good shit, and we gonna be talking about this moment.
Fuck it, bro. We been in the yacht.
Yes, I'm saying the yacht. We gonna be on the yacht.
I don't even smoke cigar. I'll be up there just living like. But
you said you drank like a motherfucker. We gonna be drinking like a motherfucker.
For sure. I'll hold you to that. I want my deuce, nigga.
I got you.
For sure.
Shon Perrier, y'all. Y'all heard it. My boy Shon Perrier, Higher Learning Podcast, Politics and Broadcasting. Make sure y'all go like, subscribe, and share that YouTube channel. Go check out the blog, thepoliticsinform.com. Catch us on all radio platforms, Politic and Radio. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Dank Sinatra, the boy behind the camera. Shout out to my whole team.